Let's take a look at Viparita Karani, simple inverted pose, which is a full body inversion that's going to bring energy to the brain. It also drains venous blood from the legs, and it's going to awaken Kundalini energy at the base of the spine. So we start in a supine position, and Karen is laying on a folded blanket so that her shoulders are about 2 to 3 inches below the smooth folded edge of the blanket. Her head is off of the blanket, and we want to remind her not to turn her head left or right in this pose. So we're going to start with the palms down at our sides. We're going to inhale as we lift our legs to vertical, press down through the arms as we lift up through the legs, and we want to do our best to get our elbows shoulder distance apart. So sometimes you need to roll the shoulders under to get to that place. And this pose is different than shoulder stand. You'll notice that her hands are at the back rim of her pelvis. The fingers are touching the coccyx, and the heels of the palms are supporting the back rim. So she's lengthening up through her inner legs, lifting through the spine here, nice. And the feet are relaxed, and she's going to keep lengthening upward using her base, her foundation, which is everything that's touching the floor, backs of the arms, elbows, shoulders, even the back of the head, to give her that sensation of lifting upward. The legs are nearly vertical, as if we were to draw a line from the feet, the toes, it would intersect the abdomen. And the hands, as she feels the pressure at the base of her spine, she can tune into the affirmation, which is going to awaken the life force, drawing it up to the brain. As she mentally affirms, "Awake my sleeping powers, awake." And then to exit, she can bend her knees toward her face, sliding the hands over the buttocks and the backs of the legs as she slowly lowers to the floor. And this is a great time to just close the eyes and notice the calming, internalizing effects of Viparita Karani, simple inverted pose. There's also an option to practice this pose at the wall or with a chair. So if you're working on building up your strength and balance to approach the full expression of the pose, you might start with using the support of a chair. So I'm placing the chair on the mat so that it doesn't slide away. It could also be up against a wall. And you want to be able to hold on to the legs of the chair while you're resting on your blanket. Okay? And to enter the pose, you'll bring your feet to the front edge of the chair with the heels off, and then you're going to press straight down into the chair seat as you lift the hips forward and up. And you want your spine to be at about a 45-degree angle to the floor. You can roll the shoulders under, and then the hands are going to be at the coccyx, fingertips at the tailbone. And it's helpful to even just practice tilting and tucking your pelvis before you take your feet off the chair so that you can find that neutral spine, especially the natural curve of the lumbar spine. Nice. And then you can either keep your feet in contact with the chair, which is a great option, or if you're feeling like you're able to be stable, you can lift one leg at a time. You might even keep one foot in contact with the chair. Great. And then to exit, you would bend the knees and rest one foot back and roll the spine out, the torso. You can rest the legs up the chair as you relax from that inverted pose. Viparita Karani, simple inverted pose.